Episode 2 of the Great Guitar Build-Off 2022 with McD Guitars. Hanging with Mickey McDowell here today. Last episode, we worked out our body. Pretty happy with the way that went. Everything's ready to go here. This episode, we're going to work on our top. We'll talk a little bit about it here and some measurements. But yeah, we're going to cut this guy out today. Maybe we'll cut the body out too. We'll see. I might not get to that yet. But then we're going to start making some hollow body cavities. Alright, so went ahead and decided to go with slimming down rather than extending. Just way too pretty stuff going on here. Don't want to interrupt that. We're still going to be wider at the base than we are up top, so it'll still look symmetrical. I think it'll look just fine and great. You know, it might not be always the best view on my camera, so I'll just throw some pictures up here for you guys now and then. When we get to the top here, you can also see where we have slimmed down. I think it's going to work out just fine. We've worked out our hollow body cavity, bridge position, pickups, neck. We even have a spot we're going to save for some headstock veneer. And yeah, I guess we should get to it and let's free this out of this square. All right, here we are at the bandsaw. Let's cut our top out. You know, safety first. We want PPE and proper care and maintenance on these guys. I generally use a 3/8 6 TPI raker blade for general work and most of the stuff I do. I also have a 3/8 6 TPI hook blade for resawing. Makes it a lot nicer. Today, doing a maple top, it is an inch thick, but I'm gonna opt for a 1/4 inch 10 TPI blade. Hopefully I can do a little finer detail on the flow of the body and have a little finer cut at the end too. So alright, we've got our top cut out. Sanded to a rough shape. Still a little rough around the corners. We'll polish that up after we join it. But I think it's looking pretty good, huh? What do we think? So let's should we write out some hollow body cavities? I think it sounds like a good idea. finished the initial routing for a hollow body cavity for our top. It looks a little rough right now, but I've done this. This is my 4th time joining a body like this, and I've developed some tricks along the way. So let's smooth these ridges out and get us a nice cupped shape, you know. And it's kind of nice having this step down pattern, because as I smooth it out, I'll be able to match the carve on the top. It really does great things for weight relief. It's pretty heavy maple top, so by relieving our top and the body, we should have a pretty well weighted guitar. Let's see, if I have to guess, I'm gonna say we're gonna be under 7.5 pounds. We'll see what we can do. Hard and tedious work. The routing was pretty easy, but wow, there's a lot of handstanding involved in there that I left out at the end. I don't want to bore you to death. You can see we're really not quite perfect here. We have some minor things here and there, but we're at 13 deep in the middle, out to 3 deep at the end. So we've got a pretty nice angle going on in there. For all intents and purposes, this would be ready to glue up. But obviously I want to take care, and you know, even though no one will ever see this, I would like to make it look not ugly. It doesn't have to be perfect or real shiny. But you will see in this area, when you look into the control, there will be a control cavity on the back of this. I've just started doing that on my guitars. I like doing that. I don't want to like having to fumble through an FO or have a big long control cavity entrance on the side of the guitar. And yeah, I really like the way I do that with the hollow body setup. I can't wait to show you guys. So I think what we should do next is let's cut this guy out and give it the same treatment, and then after we get through that, we can set a day forward for some super tedious detail work. It's not going to be fun. Finished detail work inside here for me is a lot of work. So let's get to it. taking a quick break from work here because all of our pieces aligned today. Got the final pieces in the mail. So we're going to check out the hardware and all the pieces we're going to use for the guitar today. Just be real quick and then we'll get back to munching this thing out. So let's do it, huh? So pickups, we're going Fishman Classic Fluence. Oh yeah. Can't wait to try those out. I've never tried these out before, but I've heard some pretty good things. So really excited. You know, the wiring setup we have here is going to allow us to do all kinds of interesting variations as far as how we want to wire this thing up. You know, these guys do come with all the hardware they need, but I think we might vary from that a little. We'll get into that. We'll check it around. So next up, we have Schaller Signum Bridge. I just personally like wraparound bridges. Can't say that there's a really big advantage or disadvantage of any of that, but it's just my style. It's what I like. We're going Gotha Locking Tuners. Love these guys. I would probably buy some PRS ones if I saw them in gold, but I don't think I've seen them in gold anywhere. I really like the PRS style of locking tuners. So next up, we have all kinds of stuff going on here. For starters, we are going to be using some gold fret wire. Should be interesting. It'll be a first time. Can't wait to try to check this stuff out. It should be pretty cool. We've got all kinds of stuff we can use. We got some gold strap buttons if we like. Or let's see how the body line's out. I'm guessing this is probably not going to work for this guitar, and we're going to be going more like this for the input jack. So gotta stick with our gold theme here. We've got standard gold volumes, or we even have some knurled with some green abalone in there. Some options on that, which could be a good match to our load of green abalone we have here for some inlay material. So I'm really running the idea of running some mini toggles instead of doing push-pull. I've got one guitar already that's has split coil, and I'm used to the mini toggles, and I've never really used push-pull pots, so I may avoid push-pull and go to mini toggles. 2 mini toggles in the back. I think that would be a pretty good option. So we will play that all out as we work along, you know. Only real question mark right now with the rest of this is pickup covers, you know. I would like to opt to make my own out of something cool, but we're just gonna have to figure that out as I go too. I'm not quite sure what material I'd want to use. Yeah, we will keep it going, and I guess we gotta put this thing together if we want to put hardware on it, huh? So let's get back to work. Well, seems like we've been here before, right? Our main body now has a nice step down pattern from routing. So let's go smooth it out. that's going to wrap it up for episode 2. We did pretty good today. We've got our top cut out, our hollow body carved. We've got our body cut out and our hollow body carved. So next episode, we'll really fine detail our cavities and we'll glue these together. Until then, keep making that sawdust.